What's going on, guys? Today we have me, I'm Austin. This is
Jacob.
That's
John.
And that's
Michael.
And welcome to Sambuzi Entertainment. So what are we gonna talk about today, guys?
This bitch is being fucking like
Hey, this hurts a lot.
boring as shit.
Bitch. You a bitch.
Why are you being a bitch?
What is it?
It's like nicotine.
It's at 70. It's yeah. It might be the nicotine.
70?
Yeah, 70 watts, not
Oh,
70.
what the fuck?
Not 70 Nick. He'd be dead.
So I'd be like, peace out, guys.
We actually are gonna curse a lot in this one because all of us are kind of tired, and we're trying to keep to our schedule. And I think
I mean, I'm not even tired.
I'm fucking tired. But it was just waking up to chill.
Did you go to bed already or something?
what time did you fall asleep?
I fell asleep at about 8. And then I woke up at 3. And then I fell back asleep at 8.
Yeah, I woke up yesterday, went to sleep yesterday, and I woke up today.
No shit.
That was like I can't ask you what time you went to sleep because it'd be like Friday.
Yeah.
Went to sleep Friday.
I went to sleep Friday.
Woke up Monday. Went back to sleep and woke up today.
It sucks, because I didn't wake up till like 3 yesterday. So like all this energy just to do something, and then you were dead. You were probably asleep by the time I was ready to do stuff. Then you were going to bed. Dalton was high, so we went and got food. And then he went home, and then I went home, and I just laid in bed for like 4 hours.
We should just invest in everything. Give us money. Go to our GoFundMe. It's Fund a Filmmaker on GoFundMe, and it's still active. I'm wondering why you threw things. If you donate, we can get better equipment. We can get a better place to shoot eventually, and we could do this at a higher scale. So catfishing.
I was catfished. There's a fucking difference.
He was catfished. And going off of that whole entire subject, catfishing is pretty fucked up if you do it. It can be humorous for the person who's actually doing the catfishing, but in the long run, if you're not being honest about who you are over the internet,
Or your gender.
or sex, or whatever the hell is going on with you, like, if you have an STD, be fucking open about that shit. Don't, like, hide that shit. Like, he has herpetogonosyphilis.
Wait, what the fuck? Only medical thing wrong with me is my brain.
Not my problem.
I got meds, not my problem.
But yeah, I got fucking catfish. I thought it was a chick, went to hang out, turned out to be a dude.
So yeah, don't do that shit.
And at least I'm the lighthearted guy that on the drive home, I was fucking laughing my ass off. I was just like, what the fuck happened? What just happened?
See, that's the best way to put it.
But if, in all honesty, like, he probably got it good by getting me as the person that showed up because I know some people that would be like, yo, what's up? And then just walk into his house and beat the fuck out of him. Or kill him.
Right.
Yo, what the fuck?
He wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
He'd be dead.
So that's not cool. Catfishing fucking sucks.
See, Austin doesn't have anything that actually impacts him all that much because he doesn't give a shit about anything. So we're just gonna skip him. We're gonna go to Mike.
I give shits. I give lots of shits.
I know, yeah, in the
You
toilet.
take lots of
I
shit.
do take lots of shits.
You don't
whatever.
give any
I do
shits.
care about things. I do care.
Anyways, I actually wanted to talk about upcoming games that are...
There we go.
Oh,
Do you know what comes out today?
what's up?
The Division.
That's why
Division. Right,
my
that's
friend
right.
Jeremy's actually going to go get that.
Did
My friend Jeremy actually pre-ordered the Hitman game.
There's a new one coming out, huh?
I'm not really excited for the Hitman game because they've been like flops
They
for
were
the last
so
like 2.
hard.
But I mean, they did a really cool one on mobile gaming. Going off of gaming, like yeah, mobile gaming's pretty fun. I can get into that every once in a while, but it has to keep my attention. And if it keeps my attention for long enough, then I'll keep the game and I won't delete it. If I paid for the game, I have a weird like tendency to keep the game regardless,
invested.
just because I paid for it. So I keep it there. And then I learned like on iTunes and shit, they just hold your shit there. They keep all your records, and you can like switch phones or upgrade your phone, download it on another iPhone and then or an iPod, and you can play it from there from where you left off, which I thought was pretty cool. Candy Crush, Monster Smash, all that stuff.
Didn't Nintendo? Didn't they just re-release Red and Blue? Pokemon?
No,
They just released
Moon? No, they're gonna release that, but I heard they re-released Red and Blue. It's basically the same game. It's like
colored.
Yes, it's same game, same graphics, all that shit. They re-released it to download onto the 3DS. It's like $10.
That's pretty cool.
So you play on the 3DS, and it's all the classic. It's just the same graphics.
It's like
You should
I
tell me about the moon and what's it on?
Oh, Pokemon's doing the for 20th anniversary. I got from what I got personally from the advertisement that I saw, it was like a 20th anniversary thing for Pokemon and how it started in 1996, and it was just a speck of an imagination from some dude in Japan, and then he sold the idea. Fun fact about Pokemon, Rhyhorn, I think it was Rhyhorn? Rhydon. He was the first actual Pokemon to be shown in a manga, to be the first Pokemon that was actually created out of scratch, and then everything else kind of came from that. So I thought that was pretty cool. But Moon and
How are you gonna put all the
Sun and Moon, from what I got from the whole entire like advertisement, is that they're planning on putting everything, since it's the 20th anniversary for the year. They're gonna put every league, every region, every Pokemon in these two games. So like what they did in the original like Pokemon games, probably from like Red, Blue, and Yellow and Green, the one that they released in Japan, and then they had like Gold and Silver and Crystal. In those, they basically have the Pokemon divided up into different ones. So like you can get one Pokemon here, but you can get it in blue, but you can't get it in red. Stuff like that. And so for Moon and Sun, I think they're gonna do the same exact thing, but they're gonna be like, this one represents daylight and this one represents night. So if you want to get like all of the ghost characters or all those Pokemon or whatever, the darker characters, you'll have to get that. But they're gonna add everything all in one, which I thought was pretty cool.
That is gonna be dope as shit.
And it's gonna be for the 3DS and the 2DS.
So I'm gonna have to steal my little brother's DS and fucking
buy that
shit. I'm gonna get it for sure. It's like a remake of Mega Man. Except like
I know what you're talking about now.
Except they don't call it Mega Man anymore.
Yeah, this is good.
You still do the levels where you have to beat the boss and
Like, are you still Mega Man?
you're Mighty Number 9. Is his name.
So I think what it is, are you the red guy?
From the thing that I saw, it kind of looks like Mega Man. You do have a charge beam thing, sort of, and then you also have the fighting the bosses, getting the powers and stuff. But the cool thing is that it's coming out, but it's with new graphics and stuff. I think it comes out next month or
In a couple months or something.
or May, and it's like new gen. It's for the 360. I mean, not the 360.
The Xbox One.
The Xbox One and everything.
I know there's two games I want for sure.
Yo.
The new Doom game.
Oh,
Doom.
That
That
Doom.
looks amazing.
Oh my gosh, dude, the move looks amazing.
It does.
That one and the Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
Is that the third one or the second one?
Second.
The second one. When going on the whole entire like video game thing, I thought it was pretty cool that you can upgrade your hard drives on your PlayStation 4 and your Xbox One, and it won't void your warranty. Like that's pretty cool. Like the PlayStation 4 can take anything. I think it's like there's the 8.4 drives or 8 point something drives, the 8-inch drives. If it's 8 inches in length, it'll fit. It could be thinner. It could only be a certain thickness, obviously. But if it fits in that tray, you can plug and it plugs in. It'll work. One dude put a 6 terabyte hard drive in his fucking PlayStation 4.
That's what's up.
And he did the same thing for an Xbox One. So if you know how to take apart your Xbox One, I don't recommend it if you don't know how. But if you do know how to take apart like game consoles and I'm pretty sure somewhere on YouTube space,
It's like a DIY.
there's probably a DIY on how to do it
Yeah.
and to do it correctly. But I thought that was pretty cool. I saw a video where they put an 8-inch and it actually increases the speed of your system and it increases the speed of your load times significantly.
Processing power.
No, not even processing power. It increases the loading time of all your games significantly. Like instead of waiting,
Decreases.
decreases.
Yeah.
It will increases the speed. Increases
yeah.
the speed of
But
your
decreases
the waiting
Wait
time.
time.
Yeah.
But it
Gotcha.
increases the speed at which it loads.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Have you guys ever played the Dino Crisis games?
Yes.
Thank
I
you.
believe
They need
I
to
remember they need to
reboot
reboot that shit.
Alright, so you know how the first Resident Evil was? Where you're on the train?
That's Resident Evil 0. That's not the first Resident Evil.
Yeah.
It goes Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Yeah, it was Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they did 0.
Alright, but you know how 0 is? And then like
story-wise, it's like before.
Story-wise, it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
See, you know what the fuck I mean.
Trying to undermine my fucking knowledge.
See, I care about things. I care about
But you know how when you're going around and the way that it's made and everything?
Yeah.
That's the way
I'm
Dino
off the train,
Crisis.
by the way.
The Dino Crisis 1 and Dino Crisis 2 were the exact same way. But they were, I don't know, they just need to make more Dino Crisis games already.
They do. I remember playing that.
I was addicted. Like those games, I could play, beat the whole thing,
And duty all over
and
again.
play it again.
This past weekend. It was the 20th anniversary of Resident Evil as well. And on the PlayStation Network, everything was like 3/4 off price. Like, you can get all the Resident Evil games for like $1 something. And all the DLCs and everything. You can just buy everything for like $30. You get all the games. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so Mighty number 9 definitely looks like it's. I'll just show you the screenshots.
Well, first off, it's
We can find some screenshots and throw it in there. We're gonna throw some screenshots up there of what it looks like.
so it's Mighty Number. It's pretty much
Okay.
a reboot, and it's only a $30 game.
And
And then there's all the images and shit.
look somewhere in
It's kind of like Mega Man.
this vicinity because it'll cover him.
The side, it's like it's a side scroller like Mega Man, but it's just
Actually,
a reboot
I will
with
put it there.
badass
I'll put it probably
graphics.
somewhere.
Has cool graphics and everything.
That's dope.
That's one of the games that's coming out soon. I think it's available. I don't know if it's available for download yet, because I know it was going to be available for download first. Quantum Break 2 as well.
Doom, I'm pretty down for. Doom.
Look at. Do you see this? What they're making for the Xbox One?
Resident Evil 6 HD.
Yeah.
I already
Only
beat,
$20.
I've already beaten all of them.
You know.
Except for 0.
Yeah,
Except a fucking 0.
See,
I'm
that's what.
finally off the train and I'm in the mansion now, but I'm still trying to find everything. Like, that game is a dick, but I love Resident Evil. I'm super excited for the next Resident Evil game that's coming out. Not soon. It's like next year, the year after. The only thing I'm not excited for is they said a major main character is going to be dying.
Spoiler alert.
It's pointing,
Spoiler alert.
it's pointing towards Leon, and I'm going to cry.
Oh, not Leon. They
Because
should
Leon
just
is
kill
my
somebody.
favorite character out of the Resident Evil franchise.
They'll find a way to bring it back one way or the other. It's a fucking video game, so.
It's a bit, yeah. It's,
New
it's
Gears
not
of War.
like magic and shit.
Gears of War was
You're
it
dead,
4?
you're dead.
Yeah, Gears of War
You don't
4.
want to come back.
Well, he had a good run. He had what, 20 years?
That one looks bad.
Point. Kill Chris. He's
On
an alcoholic.
Xbox
Fuck him.
360, I have all the Gears of War. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, 1, 2, 3, and Judgment. Only
Gears of War.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Gears 4. It's not even Gears of War 4. It's
It's
Gears
Gears
4.
4,
It's
yeah.
Gears 4, new characters, bringing back old characters every once in a while. I mean, spoiler alert, if you didn't play 3, you played 3.
I played all of
Have
them.
you played 3?
Yeah.
Dom dies.
Mhm.
When Dom dies, that was pretty heartbreaking, and people who aren't fans of the game, it was pretty fucked up. Like, he sacrificed himself to do it.
That one, what is it, like, who's that big Samoan dude? Was it on 3 when he offs himself? Oh my god.
No, on
that
2.
was
That was
sad.
That was
on
on
2.
2.
That was
That
sad
was
as fuck.
whenever his wife.
Yeah.
Well, no, like, he was, when he offs himself is you find him on one of those, like, balloon thingies, those, that the locusts drive around, and then they pop him out of one of those, like, cell things, and he's all jacked up, and you can tell he's mentally broken, and then, I don't know if it's Dom or the other dude that gives him the shotgun and says, come on, let's go, and he turn around, and then he just
Boom.
offs himself.
Yeah, that was on
right then.
2. I don't remember who that was, and it was because Dom is the one that had his wife taken,
Yeah.
and that's
it
why
Dom.
he was just like,
That's
I'm gonna
why-
fucking do this,
yeah.
and I have to. If I'm gonna sacrifice, I'm gonna do it the right way with my dog tags and shit, for my brothers and shit, all that crap. Movies.
Deadpool was
Yeah, right. We just went ahead.
Deadpool.
Movies.
Yes.
Deadpool was so good. Oh.
Deadpool was great.
The opening title sequence alone was worth going and watching.
Yes, those ass hats. And,
Yeah.
what was
I
it?
love
Some douchebag. Oh, it was great.
because I go to school for film, and the one thing that made me the most excited out of the whole entire movie was that they used
Spoiler
Adobe
alert.
Premiere. Well, that's not even a
Yeah.
spoiler. Like, they used Adobe Premiere Pro CC, which is an editing software that's meant to teach people how to. It's not really used for major films, it's been used on a handful, maybe like 5, and they're not even seen globally most of the time. And it's pretty cool that they used a massive movie like this and they used that editing software because it's so easy to do and use.
Speaking of Deadpool though, because of its success as an R-rated movie, Marvel has officially announced the next Wolverine movie is going to be rated R.
Cha-ching!
Yes.
Finally!
We're going to have a rated R Wolverine movie, and it's the last one Hugh Jackman's going to do.
That's cool. I'm done with X-Men. I've been done with X-Men since like 2006 when they made the like 15th one. So
I love X-Men.
I can't be like, it's too much sometimes. Like, that's why I think Deadpool was a good like buffer for everything, because it wasn't serious. It was hilarious, obviously. Mm-hmm. It had crude humor. It wasn't meant for children, so you're not going to get those little shitheads coming into the movie theater crying and bitching and complaining.
Fun thing, I went to go see it twice because I went with these guys and then I went with another friend. And don't bring your children to that movie.
Right?
That
like,
whole family came when we were watching. Huh?
Yeah, there was kids, and I was like, a majority of the people that are watching it, they don't understand that that's who the character is. For the main purpose of the character being that character. He's a spoof within a spoof who is spoofing, who is it, Deathstroke?
Deathstroke.
Or, no.
Kano?
Deadshot. Deadshot. Because he's Deadpool, Deadshot. The names are kind of similar. He's making fun of, he can go into multiverses. He's a Marvel character, but he's gone into the DC universe. He's gone into other universes within the Marvel universe itself. Mm-hmm. He's gone backwards and forward in time. He's done all this other shit.
He's been female. He's
been male, female. His character description literally says that he is, what is it, like an omnisexual or a pansexual? He's like everything.
He's also like a big monster looking thing.
He's everything. He can do anything. He's pretty much invincible, and he's hilarious. And he's not meant for children. And when people got pissed off that movie was offensive for their kids to go see, it's not fucking Spider-Man. Get over your fucking Spider-Man hard-on.
Exactly. It was rated R. They let everyone know ahead of time, and they're like, no, we're not going to change it.
Exactly. And that's the great thing. And
so if you ended up bringing your kids and that shit fucked them
you're
up,
a dumbass.
that's your fault.
Yeah, you're going to be like
exactly.
This.
I mean,
you're going to be like
really
this.
fucked up.
Marvel, this is the largest Marvel movie, what was it, rated R? Superhero movie, I guess you would say.
No,
it's not a superhero.
It's not a superhero.
It was the biggest rated R movie. It had the biggest
box office.
Yeah, box
most
office.
sales.
Yeah, for rated R.
With the rated R.
Pretty much blew everything else out of the water that was rated R.
But have you there's been
that you could make a lot of money doing rated R movies.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it anyway. They made a shitload of money off of The Hangover. It was rated R, and it was hilarious as shit. But the reason why they got a lot of people to come watch their movie was because their ad campaign didn't display that it was a comedy. They made it seem like it was kind of a serious movie. Yeah. And when you go back and watch those trailers, you're going to be like, that doesn't look like it's supposed to be funny. This looks super it looks like something that you should go watch because they're going to go do a fucking bank heist. Or they're going to do a heist at a hotel in Vegas. And then you go watch the movie and you're completely deceived in the best way possible. So word of mouth got out and it was just like, that movie's fucking funny. Go watch it.
Yeah. When I went to go see Deadpool the second time, that was an older couple that went and they stayed till when he fights with spoiler alert, when they're on the highway and he fights with Colossus. And then they just took off and I was like,
all the other dinosaurs feared the T-Rex.
Have you heard of the man with one leg in the ass kicking
contest? Snap the other ankle.
Oh man.
So it's interesting. Going back to movies, I think what's really cool is that like DC has done rated R movies forever. They've done them forever, and they don't get a lot of traction because they're not.
Pause real quick. Remake Spawn. Anyway,
right?
Go.
Yes. I was gonna get to Spawn in a second. Yes, Spawn. Spawn is one of my favorite movies from being a kid. Like it came out 1997, 98.
So I'm sure.
And granted, at that time it didn't have the greatest like CG, but the story was there. It had everything that you had to see that you saw in the comics within that movie, and the story was all there. And he was doing it. By the end of that movie, you knew that they could have made a second movie off of it, but they never did.
Yeah, they would have been amazing if they did.
And they never did because the character was there. The actor was perfect. all the other fucking the clown of all people in that movie was creepy as shit. If you've never seen it,
Yeah, like their whole like animation of the clown and the different like bad dude.
exactly. And whenever he turns into the
unique.
demon,
That was
the way
pretty
that they
sick.
made the demons look, I thought it was pretty cool. But it was rated R. It had crude humor. It didn't have a lot of cursing, but it was crude humor. It was a lot of messed up shit. And I think with that movie being around, it kind of set up the okay to make a Deadpool comic in general.
What was the girl from Deadpool? What was her name?
The-
Negasonic.
Super Negasonic.
Warhead, Teenage Warhead.
Teenage Warhead.
That's
Sorry if we fucked that up.
Super Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs.
Animaniacs was dope.
Cartoons.
It was just
From our childhood is one of the things that we're actually currently speaking about.
Aren't they bringing back Samurai Jack?
Yes,
that's right.
They're bringing
they
it back
are.
to Adult Swim.
They're
gonna
bringing
be
back.
sick.
It's gonna be
Samurai
strictly
Jack.
Adult Swim, so it's gonna be super fucked up. It's gonna be great.
So
That's
they're
what's
they're
up.
making it more adult oriented.
Yes.
What was the other thing that they're bringing back?
They're bringing back the Powerpuff Girls.
They've been talking about that for
They've
like
been
2
talking
years,
about
but
that.
I think it's gonna actually
It's
finally
going-
come to fruition.
It's going through. It's gonna be the style. It's gonna be fucked up. It's gonna be the style of Teen Titans Go. And they didn't get the original Buttercup to come back and do the voice.
I hope they give her a deep manly voice. That'd be hilarious.
The chick who does Buttercup was pissed because she still works for Cartoon Network, and she was pissed that they didn't ask her to come back. But they asked all the other people to come back.
Damn, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
I wonder what she did. Anyway, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. There was a lot of talk. We'll have to see what it's gonna be. We can't just say that it's gonna be shit right away.
Hey Arnold.
Hey, Arnold's doing the movie.
Hey Arnold's doing the movie.
Hey, Arnold's doing the movie
Yeah.
too.
Yeah,
Finally,
that's sick.
14 years. 14 years of my adult life is finally coming, and we're getting an answer to that fucking show, and I'm
What
excited
happened to
about it.
Arnold's parents?
Hey, what happened to Hey Arnold? Sorry for the pounding of the
You
table.
know what happens?
The
He becomes
parents.
Spider-Man.
Where the hell? No, fuck that. No.
Uncle Ben.
I want to know. We're finally gonna find out after 14 years of what happened to his parents, why his parents were in the fucking jungle, why he never heard from them, everything, and why his grandparents are still fucking alive. No shit.
What was that?
Thornberries?
Wow, there you
Wild
go.
Well,
thornberries.
his monkey doesn't talk. He can talk to animals.
Yeah, you can talk.
Oh, well, he talks to her. You know
What's her name? Eliza.
Eliza Minnelli.
Eliza.
Eliza Minnelli.
I think her name's Liza.
Yeah.
That one. What was it? Cab.
But yeah, the little monkey kid.
That's you.
Yeah, it is.
She can't talk to him. I
Yeah.
thought that was hilarious. And she can talk to a fucking like elephant
Talk to
or a
animals.
jaguar, but she
Understand
can't
him.
talk to the human that
Yeah.
doesn't talk like a human but talks like an animal. I thought that was pretty funny. Other cartoon, oh man, fucking
Cow-
Freak, like I said,
Cow
was
and
pretty
chicken.
awesome. Cow and chicken.
Something I'm super excited about that nobody else really cares about except for Erica. Yu-Gi-Oh's getting another movie. And it's the original people, and I'm super fucking excited about that.
That's what's up. What was you said Yu-Gi-Oh and it popped into my head and now I can't even think my own thoughts.
Digimon is still around. That's
Yeah,
a thing.
they have a new Digimon show. They're
They
all
have-
adults.
Digimon, that's sad.
That's on Crunchyroll, and fuck you, Digimon's amazing.
I don't like Digimon. Like the reason why I didn't like Digimon was because
you're
like,
a Pokemon kid. Fuck you.
yeah, I mean I grew up on the right things.
Bitch, fuck off. There's
On the
a
good things.
Digimon was dope. I love Digimon.
You get one monster and you can't like, because it's kids with ADD who can only handle one thing at a time.
But it's,
Exactly. At 88.
You couldn't like.
At 88, I'm
You
88.
couldn't live with a lot of other responsibilities.
No, fuck that.
Train
Gundam.
and help. Gundam's
Gundam's
sick.
dope.
Gundam.
They need to bring
that's
that.
actually
they
the
need to bring
game
that
that I'm
back.
waiting for. Armored Core 4.
Yeah.
That's what I'm waiting for because I'm actually playing Armored Core 2 on my PS2 right now.
Yeah.
I miss playing that.
Your personal favorite game console growing up. And you can go all the way back to like before you were born, so like you can say Nintendo or you can say like fucking Atari 2600.
Before they were born.
Before like everyone. Hey,
We is aged.
I gotta say,
before they were born. You?
PS1. I have to say PS1. I had a PS1, and we also had a Nintendo 64. And I played the Nintendo 64. I played Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Played Pokemon Stadium, Star Fox. Played that, and then that was all. Those were legitimately the only games we had for the N64. But I say the PS1 because I played a lot more games on PS1. and I was just more connected to the PS1.
Being
Like, I played the first Resident Evil when I was like 5.
what are yours?
Keep going. I want you guys to guess mine.
All right, so mine would be the Nintendo.
Which one? Which Nintendo?
The Nintendo.
Like the Nintendo.
The NES,
The NES.
the
Nintendo,
Nintendo, Super
nice.
Nintendo.
The NES. The
Just
NES.
the NES. Just because so many games on that
Well,
that
you're
I used to
60.
play. Yeah, I'm fucking 70, bro.
Old as shit. We're the. This
You
is.
had cognitive thought.
This is the
We
old side of the
we are
table. Let's
the
take it one side of the
oldest.
table.
Like
Like
21.
22, gonna be 23.
25.
26. So.
But the Super Nintendo, just all the different games, like, it had games that wouldn't come out today. Like, I'm not saying they were bad or anything, because me and my cousins played them a lot. There was one that was, it was called the Bible or something, and you had to collect one of each creature through a side-scrolling game. You had to collect one male man. Like, it was literally just find one of each, and then it's like Bible verses and stuff in it, and I was just like, well, this is different, but it was fun.
But
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So. I'm
And
torn.
Mega Man was on that shit like a beast.
sure, yeah.
It'd be great if John was just like the Pong system.
Fucking. The galaxy.
Rocks and stones.
Going outside and playing in the dirt. No,
Ball in a cup.
actually, fuck, I had one of those actually. I had a ball in a cup.
So,
And,
And fuck Rubik's Cubes.
yeah, fuck. My favorite, I think, video game console growing up, I'm torn between 3.
Alright.
Okay.
The 3 that I'm torn between is the N64 for a lot of obvious reasons. It was groundbreaking. The PlayStation 1 for a lot of obvious reasons. But the Super Nintendo. If I were to go back to why I love video games and the way that they've I don't play them as much as I should, but I do play them regardless.
You peasant.
The Super Nintendo. The Super Nintendo had
All kinds.
started a revolution of gaming, as well as, like, we could say the same thing for the Nintendo, the original NES. The Super Nintendo changed the way games looked.
And the Super Nintendo was like super fucking revolutionary, and they made it to where you could play Game Boy games on it.
Yeah.
You could just stick a Game Boy game in that cartridge in the Super Nintendo and just pop that shit in.
You want to know the cool thing about that? Fun fact about that whole entire, like, the Superboy, like the Superboy thing, is that it's
fuck? Take one, put the rest back.
it's all the components from an actual Game Boy thrown into a cartridge. All the components except for the screen and the power switch.
Mm-hmm.
And you just pop that bitch into the SNES and you can play your Game Boy games, which I thought was fucking amazing back then.
One of my favorite Super Nintendo games is the Star Wars one. I have it
Which
at home.
one? Because I have 2 of them.
What is the first?
I'm not selling them.
Are you trying to show us with your logic or what?
Kind of. No, not really. No, I'm just.
I can't remember which one it is. You have to drive around the little Naboo thing
Mhm.
and shoot shit. You have to go on the sand cruiser thingy. There's
So you have to defeat the.
Sarlacc.
Yeah, what are those big ass fucking things called again?
Goomba.
The one that they throw them in the cave and stuff, and it's a big
Rancor?
yeah
Rancor.
Rancor.
Well, no, the Rancor's the.
Oh yeah, it's that
awesome
big ass
shit.
motherfucker. No, I'm
Yeah.
talking about the one.
And Luke killed him with a skull.
The Sarlacc.
Sarlacc
That's the
is the one,
Sarlacc.
yeah.
Is the thing that eats the
Where
shit.
you're running through the
You
desert.
have to like shoot those and shit. I remember that game down.
Yeah.
But going back to the whole, like, my favorite game for the Super Nintendo is Ghouls and Ghosts. You remember that one?
Ghouls and Ghosts.
You're a knight and you have to run through, like, you're trying to go save the princess. It's the whole, like, base story for everything. But the cool thing about it was that you're a knight, you get your full armor, you can upgrade as you go through if you can get the upgrades.
Find them.
But you, like, run through and you kill, like, zombies and you kill, like, ghosts and shit.
Yeah.
You're, like, stuck in this cemetery. You go all the way through, and then whenever you get damage dealt to you, a piece of your armor flies off. Another piece of your armor flies off. And then whenever you, like, that last hit before you get, it's basically your health bar on your body. So the last hit, like, your helmet flies off and you just have, like, your sword and your shield. And then you'll get hit and you'll be left in just your boxers. Like, you're just nothing but boxers, like heart boxers, and you're running through trying to find
Yeah.
a girl, and it's
They need to
hilarious.
bring Metroid back. Like,
Metroid was one. Okay,
They need to bring
Yes. Super Metroid, the original Metroid, Metroid Prime for the GameCube. That's another
was the
console
dark
that I
one?
love.
GameCube.
back. There was the one where you have to fight the Dark Metroid.
Oh, that's 3. That's Metroid Echoes. Metroid
Yeah.
3, I think.
Like that game was just wow.
That game was pretty too. Like the
I
color,
love the soundtrack
everything.
to it and everything.
everything about that game. And then it had puzzle games and everything too.
Yeah, and it was like instead of usually when you're playing like that kind of game, it's not a first-person shooter, but they made it a first-person shooter,
Yeah.
and I thought that was really cool.
So what's your favorite system, Mike?
Yes, I'm sure you
I'm
guys
gonna
will
go
get
with
it.
64.
The 64
Okay.
for Conkers.
64.
Of course for Conkers, but I've had just about every single game console.
He's like the poorest rich kid we know.
Yeah.
Right? I've had every single game console I can really think of. I actually went to my dad's like this past weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know Rob?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He still has Rob.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so like the very first when the Nintendo first came out, you got the little model of Rob.
Mm-hmm.
He still has Rob.
That's probably one of the great.
That would be
You
a
don't
lot.
even
of money.
know. You don't even know my stuff. Anyway. Yeah, it would have to be the Nintendo 64. Because for one, I grew up on it.
Mm-hmm.
2, I have like 3. Well, I just sold one, so I have 2 now. I'm still trying to find limited edition ones. That's my hobby, is 64s. Gold edition, which is you'll never be able to find.
Mm-hmm.
The Mario Kart edition, Legend of Zelda edition, any type of edition. Toad, Yoshi, Peach,
The Hey
anything that you can find, I'm probably gonna want to buy from them.
And Zelda's the guy you play with, right?
Shut the fuck up, asshole. Oh.
See, we got like 3 people on this table that kind of grew up on Nintendo, and then we have the one Hellcast who liked Digimon.
No
I
shit.
just support you, asshole. Alright?
You like Digimon though. Digimon is like the poor shit.
Digimon.
It's like Beyblade.
Digimon, bitch!
No, it's like those fucking.
I had a Beyblade.
The like, see, you're just every stereotype of every Mattel kid that was out.
I never watched the show, but I was like, I want to play that. That looks fun.
Mattel came out with a new toy. It's revolutionary. It's the same shit, just with one extra color. And you were like, I need that shit. Give me that. Mom, buy it.
No.
See, he's trying to deny it.
Like that. I was just like, that looks cool. I want to play that. And I tried it, and I was like, this is fucking bullshit. And I didn't play with it anymore.
Trying to sing a song right there.
But y'all can eat a dick, all right? Fucking, I was the best Yu-Gi-Oh player in my schools, all right? Fuck off.
That's because he had the cheat cards.
I didn't have the. I had the really good cards.
And his cards were always rigged.
Yeah.
My
Always,
cards are
always rigged.
My deck
Always.
is built for me to win.
deck is
That's the
rigged.
fucking point of the game.
Nope.
Bullshit. I even took my God cards out and my Exodia cards out, and I still stomped Erica.
No.
Eat a dick.
Nah.
And she used my good deck. She used the good deck. I used one
We
of my
need to go to
shit decks.
Hastings, and I want you to play someone. And I can't wait till you get fucked on.
Get smashed.
Yeah, exactly. Just get.
Let's play Magic.
I'll have to learn all the new.
Let's all play Magic.
I will have to learn all the
He
new
doesn't like
rules.
Magic.
Give him away.
He did?
Yeah.
All my cards?
Tony gave away like all of his Magic cards.
Good fucking dick.
I give away all my
I said
cards.
he could borrow them.
Damn.
Probably sold them.
Probably.
To
wouldn't
Felipe,
doubt it.
and then Felipe sold those online.
I'll just slap him next time I see
I
him.
did.
Oh, let's
I will
play
have
Magic.
to. I'll have to learn all the new rules for Yu-Gi-Oh though to play in the tournaments now.
Let's play Magic. It's super simple.
I'll
It's
try it.
super easy.
I won't go out and like buy cards, but I'll try it.
Well, when do we ever buy cards?
Fool! I bought my own box that I just got.
I have like a
Did you
massive
buy the $100
No,
one?
I bought the other one that was in there. I already bought that one. I had it for like a month or so.
Yeah.
If I saw the other one, I really want to get that one too. It's all the Battle Cities.
By the way, I can't find my cords
Which
that I
one?
bought for my 64, so I don't know if they're in your truck or not.
They might be.
Yeah.
The ones that you bought the other day?
Because I've been trying to find them.
Can't find them.
They're not in the van?
They might be in the truck. I don't know. My truck is an abyss.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Yo,
What's
we
another
going out to eat after this. 'Cause I'm hungry.
I don't have money. What the fuck?